If you are a dental hygiene student struggling with local anesthesia, this video is for you. I'm a dental hygiene student. Let's talk about calculating MRDs. I will be using the calculation of 1.7 rather than 1.8. So to start out, you're going to want to know the percentage of concentration. So it's like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. I'm gonna make this super simplified. 1% concentration is 17 milligrams, okay? Guess what 2% is? That is going to be 34. How am I getting that calculation? 17 plus 17 equals 34. What is 34 plus 17? 51. So that is a 3% concentration. Okay, what about 4% concentration? So you do 51 plus 17. That's going to be 68. That's like the biggest thing you want to know, okay, is the percentages and the milligrams of the percentage. Start with 17 and go up from there. For epi, it's just a little different. So if it's 1 in 50,000, that's going to be the highest concentration, and that's going to be 0.034 milligrams of epinephrine. For 1 in 100,000, that's going to be 0.017 milligrams, or 0.017 milligrams of epinephrine. So when it comes to calculations, be very careful, but depending on what's asking. If it's asking for 2% lidocaine and 1 in 1,000 epi, the concentration of lidocaine is going to be 34 milligrams, but epinephrine, epi, is going to be 0.017, okay? So separate those two. To remember the calculations for the local anesthetic MRDs, you're going to want to watch another video that I have about how I memorized it. Also, while we're on the topic of epinephrine, a healthy dose is 0.2 milligrams for a healthy dose, okay? Cardiac dose, 0.04 milligrams, okay? Cardiac dose. Okay, so to know the MRD for a person, you're going to want to get their weight, okay? This person is going to be receiving 2% lidocaine and 1 in 100,000 epinephrine. Okay, so for example, you're going to have a patient who is 150 pounds, okay? Then you're gonna times that by the MRD, which is 3.2 for lidocaine. That's gonna be 480. So now that we got their weight converted to a milligram, we are now going to divide it by the milligram concentration of lidocaine, okay? You're gonna divide it by 34 milligrams. That's gonna be 14. But now you have to figure out, okay, I can give them 14 cartridges of lidocaine, but the concentration, what's gonna be the concentration? Now you have to do the epinephrine, which is going to be 0.2, because this is the healthy dose. Then you're gonna divide that by the amount of concentration they're gonna get, and that's 11 cartridges. So to put that simply, you get the MRD, their weight. You times it by the MRD, the lidocaine would be 3.2 milligrams, and you're gonna get a milligram percentage of their weight. Maximum recommended dose for lidocaine is 500 milligrams, but we got 480. So because we know their weight, which is 150, we now know how much they as a person can get for the weight. Now we're like, okay, great. What about the cartridges for lidocaine? We divide that by 34 because the concentration is a 2. We got 14. So now we got to calculate epinephrine. We know that the healthy dose of epinephrine is 0.2 milligrams. You're going to divide that again, okay, 0.017 milligrams, and they can get 11 cartridges maximum, okay? Whew, man, thank you for watching. I hope it helped you, and good luck studying. Bye.